Yep. Here we go, y'all. T-minus 25 seconds, 25 seconds. 25 seconds. And the live about to begin. Definitely finna begin in about 10 seconds. Countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Here we go, y'all. Happy Super Sunday to you all. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Let's see here. Oh yeah, you know what? This sun is shining a little bright. Excuse the light, y'all. You know the sun is still out. I still got my studio lights on. Still filming and everything. I can't get up right now. I can get up and edit it a little bit, darken it a little bit, but I'll just leave it this way for right now. And of course, it's going to be darker when I do the stream later on tonight after the game. Welcome to the show today. Happy Super Sunday to you all. Of course, the moment that we've all been waiting for. The Super Bowl is here. Of course, we already know. We knew 2 weeks ago who was going to the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Kansas City, the Chiefs are the visiting team, will wear their white jerseys. Of course, y'all know that. The Eagles, which is the home team, will be wearing their full colored jerseys. I don't know if they're gonna be wearing all black or just maybe the newer green or the old school green. I don't know what they're gonna be wearing. I don't know if they're gonna go retro or not. But the Eagles are the home team, so they are gonna be in their inner green jerseys. Whatever kind of green it is, it's gonna be green. That's all we know. I don't know if the pants are gonna be black or green. I don't know what color the pants are gonna be. You know, the Chiefs, you know, their pants are gonna be red. But so this whole you know, pretty much the rundown what it is. The Chiefs represent the AFC, the Eagles represent the NFC. Kendrick Lamar, congratulations. She got that Grammy energy, winning 5 Grammys. Record of the year, song of the year. What else he won? I mean, video production. Pretty much Not Like Us, 5 Grammys. Kendrick Lamar performing at the halftime show. That's gonna be very interesting. Still fresh off the Drake rap beef. This is gonna be very interesting. Here's what I think Kendrick Lamar made. He may do, okay. Kendrick Lamar, he gotta do Not Like Us. He gonna have to do Not Like Us. Not Like Us, probably gonna be like the closing out song. They probably gonna be the played out song. I mean, this song, he gonna play this song all the way out. I'm hearing he gonna have SZA up there too. So, you know, she's gonna be up there. We're gonna talk about all that good stuff, you know, the good, bad, and the ugly. Talk about the halftime show, the whole game aspect after the game itself. So it would be a post-game stream as well. But right now, this is a pre-game stream. It's 5 o'clock, no, actually 5:14 right now. I'm not gonna hold y'all past 6 o'clock. I don't think I'm gonna go past. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 6 o'clock. And I don't want to, because, you know, getting to the game festivities, ordering your food, getting pizza, inviting all your partners over, your homegirls over, so y'all can party and all that good stuff. I thought I'd just get in right now because I already know come 5:45, 5:50, before they start airing out them good commercials, I'm gonna get mine in. So yeah, this is where we at right now. So this is what it is, Super Bowl 59. Let's go ahead and get to some notes and what we got going on with the let me get to my notes real quick. Hold on for a second. Get into my notes. Yeah, all right. So, of course, you know, with the Chiefs, you know, you got Patrick Mahomes. His dad's name is Pat Mahomes, actually Patrick Mahomes Jr., but Patrick Mahomes, not Pat Mahomes, that's his daddy. Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy, Isaiah Pacheco, Kareem Hunt, also just those two pulling guards, and Joe Tooney and Trey Smith. You know, Xavier Worthy, the speedster, DeAndre Hopkins, which is another which is another skilled receiver. DeAndre Hopkins, he still got it. So it's a lot of you know, some pretty efficient firepower on the Chiefs offense. Now, get into the defense. Now, Chris Jones, defensive tackles, Chris Jones and Creed Humphrey, that you know, the shutdown corner, that perennial cornerback that the Chiefs do have on that defense as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Steve Spagnuolo, what he's planning for with the against that Philadelphia, against that Eagles defense. Hold on for a second, y'all. I'm getting notes right now. I got a Super Bowl note right now. Who's going to be inactive for this game? Let's see here. Hold on. I got a notification on my phone. No, on my iPad. I'm sorry. Who's sidelined for the game tonight? I heard that. I don't know who's sidelined for the game. I got something on my iPad, but needless to say, I got a list of well, I had a list of inactives. I don't know who's gonna be inactive. I just got a notification on my iPad. But at any rate, so there are going to be some inactives on the game on both sides of the game. I should have got those notes. I've been rushing all day trying to get here to get the live stream. But anyway, with the Chiefs defense, Steve Spagnuolo, a defensive, probably, I don't know, Steve Spagnuolo, he may go into the Hall of Fame. I mean, dude, it's like, what, 5 Super Bowls? I mean, he coached against Tom Brady. You know, coached the Super Bowl against Tom Brady with the undefeated season with the Patriots in 07, coaching the Giants to the Super Bowl victory. I don't know if he coached the other one with the when they played him again. I think Lucas Oil Stadium with Eli Manning, the second Super Bowl. I think he was already coaching in DC with the Commanders, formerly the Redskins. But Steve Spagnuolo, you know, he's gonna be dialing up plays. Andy Reid calling the plays. He's the offensive coordinator. He relatively calls the plays. Even though there is an offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, but Andy Reid is doing most of the play calling, or pretty much all of the play calling. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how they go up against that Philadelphia defense, the Eagles defense, and Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Darius Slay, Reed Blankenship. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that, how this Chiefs, I'm sorry. It's going to be very interesting to see how this Eagles defense is going to play. Patrick Mahomes, I guess he is basically the GOAT of extending plays. I mean, you think you got him, you ain't got him. Patrick Mahomes, he's just finding magic in a hat. He runs, take off with the ball, extending plays, getting first downs, scrambling for yards. He tires out the defense. That's a strategy that Andy Reid. I think that's more so a strategy that the Chiefs do use relative to extending plays, to scoring on drives, and tiring out the defense as well. Also, Travis Kelce, that's another one. You got to account for him as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Kelce plays this game too. And you know, with the Mahomes and Kelce, that it's kind of like that quarterback receiver or tight end connection goes. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they game plan for how they game plan for this Chiefs potent offense. Well, I don't want to say they're potent because the Chiefs ain't did a lot of scoring this year. The Chiefs, they haven't been winning comfortably. The Chiefs have won a lot of close games too. A lot of close games. Some games, some things have relatively come into question. Hey man, no, that was actually like, now how y'all get that first down right there? How you get this? How y'all get there? So the Chiefs have had a lot of calls to go in their favor this year to help them obtain victories this year as well. But at any rate, let's go ahead and go to the Philadelphia offense. The Eagles offense, Jalen Hurts being the quarterback, Devontae Adams, Devontae Smith. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the Jets receiver. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley. Again, I think I said Jalen Hurts, I haven't said it once before. And a front line that the Eagles have. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes against that defense that Kansas City has with Chris Jones and Creed Humphrey when they're going up against that this high-powered, I would say, Eagles offense. Also, Eagles having a rookie running back, Will Shipley, who scored his first touchdown 2 weeks ago in the NFC Championship game. So he may get a little playing time tonight. Ain't no telling. So let's see what they come up with. Kellen Moore coaching that offense. Very high prolific offense. Let's see how the Chiefs defense and Steve Spagnuolo coaches that defense in relative to trying to stop that Eagles offense. So that's going to be very interesting. This is just my opinion. In my opinion, very good skilled players on both sides of the ball. The Chiefs, Travis Kelce. The Eagles, Dallas Goedert, those are the tight ends. Patrick Mahomes, perennial quarterback. Jalen Hurts, perennial quarterback. Receivers. Now, this is just my opinion. I think the receivers on the Philadelphia side of the ball are better receivers than the ones on Kansas City. Only thing about Kansas City, there's an even distribution. You know who's getting the ball. Eagles, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown. It's going to be very interesting to see who get the ball. And then you got Saquon Barkley as well, who can run the ball. Because I think the Eagles have a better receiving core and a better running back. I think, and I'm gonna say it one more time. The Eagles have better receivers, and a better running back than the Chiefs receivers and running backs. Now, tight end wise, advantage Kansas City Chiefs over Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert, big contributor to the ball. He can get plays. He can extend plays. He can get out there and get you some yards and also block as well. So, hey, that blocking would help contribute towards the success of Saquon Barkley running game tonight. Now, quarterbacks. You already know. Is it even a point even talking about quarterbacks? Okay, Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, another Super Bowl quarterback. Come on, you already know advantage Patrick Mahomes. Now, just in my opinion, I just think a lot of these. How can I say this? I think a lot of these. I think a lot of these matchups are relatively going to be washouts. I mean, they're going to be even matchups because I think on both sides of the ball, these teams are relatively like the skill side of the ball, the receivers and the tight ends and the running backs, and you know, quarterbacks for that matter. I think on the skill side, I thought, just in my opinion, those are even matchups and even washouts. This is my opinion. I think what it's going to come down to, it's going to come down to the line. I think what determines this game tonight. Hold on, excuse me. Hold on for a second, y'all. Had to straighten up the seat real quick. I'm sorry. Let me sit up a little more. All right. Now, I think what comes down, what's going to come down tonight in Super Bowl 59 is going to be the battle in the trenches. I think the interior of the line, these lines are going to determine the outcome of the Super Bowl. Listen, the Chiefs, Chris Jones, I don't know who the other, what's the other guy's name? I can't remember his name right now. But Chris Jones and defensive tackle, hey, he's going to be, Jalen Hurts might have to run for his life. On the same side of that, you still got Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis on the Eagles side of the ball. So that's relatively going to be very interesting to see, you know, what goes, like who can apply pressure, who's going to apply pressure and also stop the pressure as well. So it's going to be very interesting. Like I said, this game is going to be won down in the trenches. Who could hold the ball the longest? Because like I said, Philly can score quick. Further off the field. Because I can tell you just like this. This is just my opinion. I don't think, just in my opinion, I think this probably would be. I'm teeter-totter. This may be a high-scoring game, like up in the upper 20s, or maybe 30s, or a low-scoring game. I think if it's up in, just in my opinion, I think if this game is up in the 20s, like I said, they say Kansas City is going to win. No, they're favored to win, betting-wise, 1.5 points. Just in my opinion, I think that I think that this is probably going to be a high-scoring. I would say probably in the 40s, 48, 49 points. Yeah, I would say 48, 49 points. It would be like a 48, 49 points, no more than 50 points in this game. So it's probably going to be a medium, or I would say a moderate high scoring game. Now, if it's a low scoring game, I would say probably like 17-20. Now, I would say this also as well. In my picks, now I get my picks later, but like I said, these teams, I think just in my opinion, I think the Chiefs, well, who had a harder schedule? I think, in my opinion, I just think that I think the Eagles probably had a worse, had a more, I would say, quote unquote, tougher schedule than the Chiefs did. Now the Chiefs, believe it or not, the Chiefs had now Denver surprised everybody. The Chiefs playing the Falcons. No, actually, believe it or not, these two teams that are in the Super Bowl played the NFC South. So I think the Chiefs, if I'm not mistaken, may have better record against the South. I think they went through the South. I think the Chiefs won a couple of games, and then they beat Tampa Bay in the playoffs as well. So I do think that these teams had. I think the Eagles had a tougher schedule, just a slight tougher schedule than the Chiefs did. Also, with the Chiefs in the playoffs, getting a first round bye, playing the Houston Texans, almost losing that game. But also Buffalo as well. They fought well. Came into the playoffs with the experience, playing different teams. So the Chiefs, they do have experience playing the Bills. So it's one of those type teams you got to play them down to the wire. Now on the Eagles, on the other hand, with Saquon Barkley and them rolling through the NFC and playing some pretty good teams, also playing the Packers as well. So I think they played the Packers twice this year. Yeah, they played the Packers twice, and then played the Packers twice. I think they beat them twice, and then played the Commanders twice. So I do think the Eagles had a tougher schedule this year. It's gonna come down, like I said, it's gonna come down to the lines. Which lines can apply pressure, which lines can prevent pressure. So this was going to come down to the Eagles known for their tush push. That's going to be an interesting one there. I suspect tonight in this game, it will be a lot of fourth downs. It will be a lot of 4th and 1s, 4th and shorts. Listen, Sirianni and Andy Reid, they're going to be going for it on 4th downs. So I would say look for a lot of 4th downs. A lot of 4th and 1s and a lot of 4th downs. Look for it going on this side of the field as well. Also, at the same time, I would say look for a lot of listen, these are two teams. Look for a lot of trick plays too. It's going to be a lot of trick plays. Andy Reid, he's known for trick plays. Nick Sirianni, known for trick plays. So these guys, hey, this is going to be a very interesting Super Bowl matchup. I want to see what it's going to look like. I think the first quarter, everybody's getting the butterflies out their stomach during the first quarter. But I think the second quarter, when people settle in, teams trying to figure each other out, trying to find out what they're doing, that's when I think the second quarter, that's where the game's relatively going to begin. Because the first quarter, hey, it's kind of like what he doing, what they running, what the scheme, who's the personnel, what they're doing. So that's going to be the first quarter. The real game, the Super Bowl, okay, the kickoff is at 6:30. But the real game, the nitty-gritty of this game is going to start from the second quarter on up. So because the first quarter, everybody's going to try to find out what everybody's doing. Ain't nobody trying to, is somebody trying to score? Probably so. Yes, in the first quarter, yes. I do believe somebody would be trying to score in the first quarter. Don't get me wrong. It would be, it's going to be some scoring in the first quarter. But if not, I think it's going to be more like, okay, playing it close to the vest, who doing what, who going to draw first blood, who's going to blink first. That's what the first quarter going to be. Now, the second quarter, when things get settled in, let's see what goes down there. I think that's relatively when the game is going to it's going to really be a game in the second quarter. So that's my analysis for the night for this game coming up. Now, I was gonna do a second half live stream. I was gonna do a halftime live stream. Maybe maybe for like 5 minutes. I ain't gonna do all that because I'm gonna be watching Kendrick Lamar do some Not Like Us, Squabble Up. What's the name of that? Turn TV Out, Mustard. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that too. But I'll be out after the post game. My predictions for the night. This is just my opinion. I like the Eagles, but it would not surprise me if the Chiefs did win a three-peat. But I just think that what I'm looking at right now in this game, the Chiefs are the most experienced team, but actuality, the Eagles are the most hungrier team. I think the hunger will outduel the most experience. Yeah, the Eagles, coming off a Super Bowl loss 2 years ago, playing the Chiefs 2 years ago. So I do think the Eagles are hungrier than the Chiefs. But the Chiefs, hey, if they win, they gonna win. I mean, hey, three-peat, fine. That's cool, but I do think, hey, I just have a gut wrenching feeling that the Chiefs are going to be. No, I'm sorry. I do think the Eagles are hungrier than the Chiefs. It's like this right here. Listen, it's like this right here. You got laid off on your job. You got $200 in your bank account. Rent due, light bill, gas, water, car insurance, lights, cable, phone, all the bills are due. You making about, let's say, 6 figures a year. But thing is, you've been so far behind, you finally caught up. Guess what? It's like you get laid off on your job. You out here, hey, you basically out here trying to get a job. Look, you flipping some burgers, driving Uber Eats, DoorDash. You working in you got like 4 jobs. That's how the Eagles are right now. The Eagles are trying to eat. So I do think that the Eagles is going to win this game, even though the Chiefs are favored by 1.5 points. I like the Eagles winning. They just seem like the Eagles are more hungrier. They're determined. I do think that Saquon Barkley been snubbed. Matter of fact, Saquon Barkley wasn't even on the MVP list for 3. I mean, he got snubbed on the MVP. So, even though Lamar Jackson had it, Lamar Jackson was like the favorite. Josh Allen, even though he was on the list, but he snuck up and surprised everybody. I do think Saquon Barkley, he's gonna have a lot. He's got a lot to prove. I think he's gonna come out busting. He's gonna let the world know, hey, y'all should have voted me in. So, like I said, I like the Chiefs win. I like the Eagles winning this game. It is 5:33 right now. I'll be back at the post game after the game, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes after the post game, and doing another live stream. And we'll talk about, we'll go over stats, commentaries, see if my theories and my analysis prove to be true. Like I said, this game is going to have to be won in the trenches. Like, who can hold what? Who can contain Patrick Mahomes? I think the Eagles will probably do a good job in doing that. Xavier Worthy is a speedster, so I think they're probably going to put Slade on Worthy and maybe pair DeAndre Hopkins on another receiver, and they're going to have to concentrate on Travis Kelce. So, like I said, again, the Eagles winning. So it's going to be interesting to see how this Chiefs defense can stop this high-potent Eagles offense as well. So, like I said, it's a lot of weapons that are going on. So that's my pick for the night. I'm going to get you guys later. It is 5:34. I'm going to let y'all get back to what y'all doing. I ain't going to hold y'all. 5:30. Well, it might be 5:35 when I get done with this podcast. Go ahead, order your food, get your pizza, your Coke, your drink, their drink, yeah, all that good stuff. So y'all go ahead, enjoy the game. I'm gonna see you guys after the game. We'll talk about it. And hey, holla at y'all. I'm gonna peace out, man. All right.